Well, we certainly hope you are hungry this morning. We're always hungry.
Always hungry.
But there's nothing like going to a good old barbecue.
That's right. But before you do, it is best to know how to keep yourself safe, right? WFXR's Hazen Anderson gives us a breakdown on some grilling safety tips.
Okay, our summer safety week continues, and this time we have to talk about grilling. And of course, I have enlisted the expert, Josh Hull, who happens to be Assistant Fire Marshal of Roanoke Fire-EMS. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so let's just jump right in there. When it comes to grilling safety, I know you guys see a whole lot when it comes to fires, but what is one important thing that we should all know before we even fire up the grill?
So now we're getting into the grilling season. It's very important to make sure that your grill is ready to go. So a couple things you want to look for is your propane line. It's usually people have it sitting out over the winter, so those rubber lines can get brittle. So you want to test those maybe with some soapy water and see if it bubbles, and you want to exchange replace that if it happens to be cracked or you have a leak. Another one that people tend to miss sometimes, not so much on a black stone or a black top, but a regular propane grill, is making sure that the grease is cleaned out from inside the bottom, because that's one of the biggest causes of the grease fires in a grill. And next thing is to make sure your drip pans that wherever black on the black tops, they're in the back, or regular propane grills are on the bottom. Make sure those are changed out regularly, so if it gets overheated, it won't ignite a fire.
Which is why it's important to always have a fire extinguisher on hand, correct?
Exactly.
And then let's talk about the parties for a moment, because that's what the whole cookout is all about. Everybody's having a good old time. Everybody's coming over to take a look at what's on the grill. But what should we do if we have the kids and the pets, and what should we do in that situation?
So you never want to leave your grill unattended, first and foremost. So make sure that there's someone always around the grill. Make sure the kids, dogs, everything about 3 feet distance around. And make sure, like I said, make sure someone's always with the grill and paying attention to the surroundings.
And once again, we should always reiterate it. We talk about when it comes to kitchen fires and stuff like that, but if there's a grease fire, what do we do?
Don't put water on it.
That's important.
If you can, turn the propane off, turn the knobs off, put something over top of it. Like you said, your fire extinguisher. Good thing about some of these black stones or griddle tops, they have a lid that you can sit right on top of it. You want to smother it as much as possible. Water will actually make it disperse and spread out and cause burns on people. It can make the fire spread up the house, so you don't want to put water on it.
Which is vital information. I know we tend to forget about that because we see so many movies where we're all just throwing water. But before we wrap up, once again, what is one important thing that you want to make sure that we all remember while we're enjoying our summer and grilling?
Well, first of all, always have fun, but you want to leave it, you want to make sure it's not left unattended.
I think that's vital advice. I think it's time for us to go get some burgers and hot dogs.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm going to toss it back to you.